asked, he'd get slightly irritated, not aggressive, just a low-grade impatience, like I was being unreasonable for wanting basic information. So I stopped asking out loud. I didn't stop watching. He doesn't know I check his location. He shared it with me early on and never turned it off, and I never used to look. I started looking every time a text went unanswered too long, every time a story felt slightly off, every time that quiet, sinking feeling settled in my chest and I couldn't name why. He was always there, at her place, over and over. I started keeping track without meaning to. The number of times he said he was somewhere else and wasn't. The number of times I texted and got a response 45 minutes later that seemed too casual for someone who'd supposedly just seen it. The number of times he came home and kissed me and smelled like a candle that isn't mine. I want to be clear. I don't think they've slept together. I really don't. But that stopped being the point a long time ago. The point is that she gets him present. She gets him energized, showing up early, staying longer than planned. I get the version that already spent everything somewhere else. Tired, distracted, half engaged, scrolling his phone while I'm trying to have a real conversation. I get what's left, and what's left keeps getting smaller. Last week, he promised me a night in. We'd been disconnected, and I told him I needed it. Just us. No excuses. Like we used to be. He agreed. He seemed genuine. I left work early and texted him on the way home. He left me on red for over an hour. I didn't call. I just opened the map. Her street. He came home 2 hours later with an apology that was more explanation than sorry. Lost track of time. Didn't realize I'd be back that early. He felt bad. I nodded and said it was fine, because I didn't have it in me to start the conversation we actually need to have. I made dinner and acted normal and hated myself a little for it. That's the part really breaking me. Not that he was there again. It's that I stood in our kitchen and pretended I hadn't been waiting. Pretended I didn't already know before he walked through the door. He thinks we're fine because he hasn't done anything he'd call wrong. No kiss, no deleted texts, no line he can see that he's crossed. But I've watched him choose her over me more times than I can count. Her plans over mine. Her house over ours. Her presence over the person who has been next to him for 4 years. He's falling for her. He just hasn't admitted it yet. Not to me and not to himself. Part of him knows. I see it when he goes quiet and can't explain why. But looking at it directly means making a decision. And right now he doesn't have to, because he gets to keep both. I'm just the one paying for it.